dummy.
Man, I'm tired of these news weeks. Something happened cool worth talking to about.
Worth talking to.
Worth talking to?
I corrected it.
Something worth talking to.
Dummy.
Y'all niggas be wanting to get a gotcha moment so bad that you don't even let people correct stuff no more.
So, that's kind of what we do.
That's the purpose of this show.
I don't like it.
Well,
I want y'all to change y'all behavior.
You
change your behavior.
You do it.
These niggas out bars and hood. You do that too. Paris always coming through here chirping. You do it too.
Shut up, fool. Ain't nothing wrong with doing it too, man.
What up, Todd?
Slinging all that shit in the hood, and it's still a baby on the interstate.
There you go. You just couldn't help it. Could it?
You been holding that joke, huh?
Yeah.
No, I really just made that one up.
You been holding that trash.
He couldn't wait to say that, could it? Start the opening with college joke.
No, because I didn't know you was gonna bring up a Boys in the Hood reference.
But your baby joke would have went. You would have put it anywhere.
Yeah, because I'm talented.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it don't matter what I said. You already had your joke rehearsed and ready.
No, I didn't. That was off the cuff. How could I know you was gonna do that?
It's okay.
Let me know what's the similarities with Boys in the Hood.
Well, no, I'm sorry. Menace to society. Slinging, slinging out. Yeah, that's a reference.
What happened? I missed it.
I just was trying to see why the baby joke came up.
Oh,
what
yeah.
was brought up to make it come up?
Oh, then I just wanted to say
That
something
was my point. So that's why I was.
I was with you.
That's why I'm like, why you talking about him bringing up Minister?
Man, we could have been talking about
this. But I'm
Okay.
saying,
what that got to do with that?
But I'm saying I wanted to say it, but it wasn't like a written down joke.
Yeah, it was. If you wanted to,
the
say
way
it.
you said it was made.
If you wanted to say it, it was written down in your head. You went off the dome.
You made it seem like you only said it based off something he said.
I did.
But he ain't saying it in relation to that.
Right. So it don't matter what I would have said or who would have said.
Menace to society.
But that joke don't go with that.
Just say you had a preset joke, man. It's okay.
I didn't.
You did.
Okay.
It was scripted.
Ain't like Minister Society had a baby on the interstate.
Okay.
That nigga just said it. He didn't even use Boys in the Hood when the baby was in the street or something. He just made it fit.
Oh, that would have been a good one. I could have made something with that one.
But it don't matter because
Damn.
Rewrite your joke, my boy. You can use it again.
Nah.
In a different setting.
Let's pass, yeah.
don't you hate when you crack a joke and nigga miss it? And they be like, man, well, say it again.
No.
This shit ain't finna be funny again. Fuck wrong with you.
If you
Sometimes
missed
it be funny when you catch it later too. Like, oh,
That's what. Like, I be doing that about songs 20 years later.
I do that.
I
Yes,
call
you
stop. You know.
Every Wayne verse.
That nigga called me about something recently, man. Did you know he said, shut up.
Every Wayne verse.
What a TV ad, Dad.
That
But
man.
I don't know, man. Fuck that. I hate when niggas don't get the joke. You got to get my joke out the gate.
So you get all jokes.
Hell no, nigga, I'm just saying. I don't get
Sometimes
out
I just like.
But you're right. Sometimes the joke be better, especially on the podcast. I always catch jokes that I didn't catch in the heat of the moment.
Oh, yeah. Because y'all talk over niggas, and sometimes you might not hear it. Sometimes you talk low.
Corporate number one.
Corporate number one.
You're the one who talks over here. That's basically what he said.
No.
Don't argue with me. He said, I'm just
Nigga looked at
explaining.
you. No.
I'm just explaining to you what he meant.
No.
No, it's pretty much right.
I don't be talking to people. I'll let y'all ass niggas talk.
You stay getting tough. But here we go. You tuning in to the Dummies podcast. I'm Stock.
I'm Joe.
I'm Hootie.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 236. Yes, 236 episodes from the consistent group. We almost coming up on our 5-year mark, ain't it? Yeah, man.
Yeah, about a couple of more weeks.
Yeah, we almost there. Man, what times we've had.
What fights we've had.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good, bad, and ugly.
Right.
Yeah. I'm proud of y'all, boy. But man,
up
we back in this
19
thing, man. It's Sunday. Y'all know what we do. See, he talking over me. He was about to talk over me. So
Yeah.
I just
See,
doing a
but
little
it
joke.
be me.
Nah, mine was just a little quick little joke. That's
it was cool.
But see, like in real time, you might not hear that joke. So when you go back and redo
Re-listen.
it, yeah.
Catch it like, dude.
Oh, that was funny.
That was fun.
And it was just the truth.
And see when you do it.
But we never broke up though. We broke up.
See,
19
you
times
lower
and
your
never broke up.
voice, and sometimes you don't always hear it on audio. Because when you saying some of the sarcastic shit, I do it too. You don't hear it.
I just be being cool though,
Oh, here we go with this
I
shit.
just be being cool though. When you being cool, you can't be
He ain't
screaming.
smooth.
You can't
He ain't
scream
cool like that.
You can't scream and be cool. Like the two don't go together. So when you gonna be slick and be cool, you gotta lower the tone.
Man, yesterday them niggas said that. I was like, man, Can't Get Right gonna come in here loud. First thing, hey Logan.
Dummy.
That was what. You can't be quiet with a child.
It was on cue.
Or on the fight. Because during the fight, oh, your O's be louder than everybody else. Oh, that nigga O loud.
He was killing his ass.
He was.
Oh, stop it. God damn it. Call it.
Whoa.
Dummy.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what y'all supposed to say. Y'all
don't know.
Y'all got a word that y'all say.
He be reaches. I think that was a reach.
Yeah, he was about to reach.
I didn't even say nothing.
You was
Well,
reaching a
we
little
knew
bit.
what you was doing.
You reached a little.
You let them get you.
Oh, goddamn. Here we go.
Right.
Nobody just be able to joke.
Right.
Get you.
Nigga, sometimes I ain't doing nothing.
Nah,
That's
most
rare.
of the times.
Right.
But
Yeah.
but that when you just heard with your own
Ears?
yeah. I'm about to say with your own mouth.
With your own face. Your face heard that.
Your hands heard that.
Fuck y'all. But it's Sunday. Y'all know what we do on Sunday, man. Sunday fun day, man. Podcast day, man. But where we at with it though, Hoop?
Sunday fun day, man. Chilling, man. Week been alright. Didn't do very much other than worked. The fight, of course. The fight was a pretty good fight. First, I went and checked out my boys, hollered at my boy Scholar at the Boss's Lounge. It was over there, like close to Casanova, but not quite by Casanova. I ain't never been over
We're
there.
not
It's a cool
going
little
over there,
spot.
so it don't really matter.
No, it's a cool little spot. That's what I'm trying to. It's Boss's Lounge. It's a cool little spot. Like they got graffiti on the wall. It's really an EDM club for real.
Oh.
I didn't seen it before. I just can't think of where it's at right now.
It's on a little slick street. Like it's right over there where they cut off the bridge on the other side. By your house. On the other side is like right there, right at the cutoff of it. So what they doing to that bridge though?
They gotta repair it because that shit ain't cool to drive over. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Your bitch ain't safe no more.
Gotcha. Cool. But it was right over there, man. Went over there, then went to your house, watched the fight. Watched my boy Errol Spence get beat. I thought he had a chance, but Bud made it look real easy. That was the highlight of my week. Really, is the fight, man. Just chilling. How was your week, fool?
Cool. Very, very good week. I missed last week because I always had my family reunion. It's always good to be around family. That shit was dope. Your cousins, and it's kind of weird because I'm in that, like in the middle.
Man, you
Yeah,
What up,
I'm in that middle where I like to see the older people, but it's people behind me looking at me as the older person. So it's like what we doing? Like the little cousins trying to kick it with me when I used to be trying to kick it
with the oldest.
with the oldest. So get your ass on. I said I want to kick it with the old people. What I call old, but yeah. Then
The young people got the fun you want.
that's true too. So I try to make it a mix. So, but it's always cool. Then when was that? I left Mobile Monday. Turned on my damn phone, hit the podcast app, and it was a nigga talking about Rod Woodson being better than Deion Primetime Sanders.
Where would you hear such foolery?
What the fuck? In all the fucks.
It's based on stats, man.
Okay, well, he's not the best then. Todd something.
Krasinski or some
Yeah,
shit.
Krasinski is the best corner ever. That shit made no sense. Very entertaining. This will be brought back up next week. But
He
yeah.
is the best.
He started screaming about it.
John Stockton ain't the best though. So how John Stockton not the best if he got the most assists? But okay.
That nigga got mad. That nigga said, "Man, y'all bring up stats on everything."
But you just
We don't
brought
make it
up
the end all be
stats.
all.
But yeah, it's a mixture. But no, if I'm picking a corner, it's gonna be Deion. I just really wish he wasn't. Never mind. But
What's the question also? What's the question, corner or DB?
corner.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Who people pick Deion to be one of the best NFL players of all time.
Not just corners. That's why I had mentioned all the other athletes
Like,
of all time.
yes, like this man, Carter, punt returner, kick returner, receiver.
He definitely one of
baseball
them.
player, basketball player.
It's
That
certain
man-
it's
that
certain
man-
NFL
track
players
runner.
that just go on set, like the Lawrence Taylors, the Deions, the Tom Brady's. Like them people just got their own cat. Like they got their own category.
Once you know
Like
about
you can't argue with them.
Well,
Ray
yeah.
Lewis.
once you're known by one name, you know you've made it. You can just say Dion, and you know who we talking about.
Deion-
But if you just say Rod who?
Rod who? Rod
Strickland?
Strickland, yeah. Oh, for the Blazers?
Rod.
No.
I work with a Rod.
Deion can talk shit to Tom Brady. He'd be like, oh, you only play one side of the ball. You was only great on one side of the ball. But like, Tom Brady be like, nigga, I done won 12 championships. But he can say that because he did everything.
The arguments get different when you get like that.
Hey, man.
What's Rod Wilson argument?
Hey, he ain't got no damn.
You ain't had this good hair.
Thank you, Fred, for telling us that he played corner as long as you're right, but still
We don't care.
He not better
We
than
still
you.
don't care. And
Hey,
he not.
We the dummies, man. We don't get the facts right all the time.
Yeah,
but-
I gotta let that Deion hate go, man. He ain't even helping a HBCU no more.
When you keep saying it, do you feel like a way? Some people might be like, you need to stop riding Dion like that.
No, because I've always been a Deion fan. I grew up in the 90s.
But that falls into that. Like, stop riding.
Well,
for me.
But everybody else did
Well,
before that.
The thing about that conversation to me, and I mean, I guess everybody got their own opinion, but to me, that conversation, that's not near really about being a fan. It's about telling the truth. Shit, he is the best corner. He is arguably one of the best NFL players to play. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
But do you ever mention anything he does bad?
Yes, I have.
Then there you go. That's all
Just-
I'm saying.
all right.
That's all. There you go.
So I'm being biased.
Because like some people would never say anything good or will go against.
I'll say something
all
bad if he do
morals.
something bad.
Right.
Oh yeah, I ain't like him kicking everybody out of Colorado. I ain't like that.
Okay.
But like make them leave or whatever, but get them boys a chance. So I ain't like that. But I'm being like, when I talk about Tracy McGrady being one of the best players ever, I'm being biased.
Man, y'all saw Tracy McGrady? He did an interview, say he could do anything right now today. I could get on one knee at 43 years old and throw a football 70 yards, 60 yards, 70 yards. I could go get a baseball, I could throw it 80, 85 miles.
I heard him talk about baseball.
He was
before.
talking, and he was like basketball. He was like, it's just God given, man. I don't care what it is, I could do it.
I believe that.
That man was really good.
He would.
And Kobe Bean Bryant
And he was
said-
talking. And he was talking to athletes. It was the Gilbert Arenas. Was it Gilbert Arenas? No,
No, it was the pivot that I heard it on.
it
He
might
was like,
because it's the.
I mean, I
DB
can believe it from
Pittsburgh.
somebody like Tracy McGrady. He was always athletic as fuck,
I never saw him do nothing other than basketball. I was
and
like,
he's still kind of young.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
'cause
come
you
on,
only
let's-
saw him in the
I'd be like,
NBA.
come on, let's go see it. I have to go see it. Y'all saw Rashad McCants shout out Gilbert Arenas though.
Rashard McCants?
Yeah, from North Carolina. He was on.
Oh, okay.
He
okay,
funny
okay.
because I ain't never heard him talk before, but he been on a podcast run lately. He funny. Him and Gilbert Arenas when they had a shooting contest, he busted his ass the whole time and talk shit to him the whole time. Nigga, you can't bang. Nigga, you can't bang.
But like most athletes are just good in all sports. Like when you used to come
They
to
just
gym,
pick one.
yeah,
when you used to come to gym, I'm like, damn, who ain't bad at basketball?
they were good at it.
But
But
that's a little stretch.
I do
but-
think you got to pick though. Like one of
gotta
the
pick.
top draft picks.
well,
in the
now
NBA.
you do. That's what I hate about it. It's never gonna be another
Deion.
Bo Jackson, another. See, I got the name. Somebody else first, or either I'm hating, or Deion, or Michael Jordan, or you know what I'm saying.
I think it could. It just ain't been. That just a testament to what kind of athletes them was.
Y'all saw Steph hit that hole in one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it definitely can be some. I just don't. We just ain't ran across it.
But now, like, kids used to play every sport all year round. But now
NBA
it's just like,
the NBA is not,
oh, we got to pick one sport, specialize in it. You're going to get training in this sport, and this is what you're going to do.
It's not even that. The NBA is not letting LeBron James go play wide receiver or tight end for the Cleveland Browns.
Well,
or
we've never
Well,
seen it in
yeah.
basketball.
Yeah,
Anyway.
basketball, you can't do
But
it.
I
because
still
it
think that'll
overlaps.
be some
I think
football
it's-
baseball
I think
combination.
it's tougher.
That's the only way it'll work.
Who got drafted? One of these good quarterbacks got drafted.
Russell Wilson, a lot of them. Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston could have went to the.
But
there'd be a lot of them niggas.
Jameis Winston could
Did
have played
Jameis do both
baseball.
at the same time?
Yeah, for Florida State.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking
But no, not in the pros. Hell no.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm
Nobody's
trying to think
done
of
it in a
pro
minute.
Who has done it? In a minute. And I don't see it getting no better because the more money they
Nobody did it in basketball.
These boys can't even
That's
go
a
hoop
good
at the
point.
park.
That's a good point.
They can't even
That's
go
a
hoop
good
at the
point.
park no more.
Like
They ain't gonna let you.
the contract. Like, nah, you can't.
The
go
only
do that.
person that did it in college, I think, was Buddy from North Carolina.
Didn't Charlie Ward try both at one point?
Oh, he did both.
For NBA?
Basketball.
No,
and
never
football.
for NBA. Just college.
Yeah,
he did college.
because I can't think of a football team he played for in the league.
I thought he tried, and then it was over. with.
Ward.
He ain't there playing the
Okay.
official game, I don't think.
That was the wildest one, though, because, like,
That nigga won the Heisman.
we
went
thought
play
football. That
basketball.
nigga went and played NBA for the Knicks for a long time, too.
Man, that's a better choice. Because, but see, back then, wasn't no 6'1", 6'2" quarterbacks. Like, he wouldn't have got a shot. They'd have made him go play something else. Black.
Black, too.
That's another, yeah. They'll
You
let
want to see through
the
black? No,
Yeah.
no. And
That-
you a runner?
they'll let the Doug Fluters in, but nah, your
Well,
black
you had to be.
ass.
You had to be Randall Cunningham. You got to be 6'6".
Randall Cunningham, yeah, that boy,
You gotta be.
yeah.
You got to be that like to get a shot at it.
Throw
at that
for
time.
12,000 yards a season in Canadian League and then get a shot.
No Warren Moon.
I think it'll happen again.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, no Warren Moon.
I want to see it happen.
I want to see it happen, but I just you can't go hoop in the pro-am right now. Let alone go play. You can't play flag football. You can't go ice skiing. None of that. It's in your contract. They ain't gonna let you play the contact sport, man.
No,
It's hard because it's hard. That's what I mean by that. It's hard to go play football or anything else. Because if I'm baseball, I'm like, nah, you can't go play football.
because I think
Soccer, nah, you can't go play football.
LeBron was a all-state wide receiver. Iverson was an all-state
Quarterback.
Like, but no, they ain't finna let you do that once they start paying you. Hell no, they finna let you go play football, and you gotta come your ass over here.
And that's your hobby? No, you ain't gonna play
So,
football.
but playing football and then your hobby is baseball, that's cool. Because you just running. You
I
ain't
think it's-
touching nobody.
Yeah.
I think it gonna take the right person.
But if you that in football gonna be like, nah, you can't go play baseball.
Like when we say Bo Jackson and Deion, them niggas was just elite. Like the people we talking about, they real good at one over the other, and that's why they not doing.
I wonder why Rod Woodson never played another sport.
I don't know, but he was a dog at football.
He was good.
Yeah, like he don't need to play in another sport.
And that don't mean we think that Rod Woodson is the pitch. Man.
I hate those conversations. Like
Still
if I'm
top
arguing,
3, 4,
if I'm
5.
arguing over,
Not 3, 4, 5.
if I'm arguing over Peyton Manning,
Maybe
and,
top 10, top
what
15.
to my corner,
Yeah.
I'll put him.
3, 4,
He might be in top 5. Hell yeah. He'll be in top 5. Rod Wilson was a dog. Now, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to get it twisted. When you're arguing one over the other, it's not really saying that.
It sounds
this
like
one's
he
not.
was arguing with
Yeah.
you now that you say that.
Deion.
He was arguing with you. 'cause you
I tell me what y'all disagree with. Deion, Dare Green, Champ Bailey, Revis,
five. Whoever the 5 is, I can argue.
I don't know. I think about it.
Rod Wilson, motherfucker. Shit. The end. There you go.
And whoever you name at that point, it could be an argument. Some people can
don't
argue
think so.
Revis. Like Revis, yes, for those 6-7 years, but longevity and all of that, it just depends on, But one game in their prime, I'd take a Revis over him. But
And a lot of those, like, if you look
at
at the NFL Network list and stuff like that, they don't be having Darryl Green that high.
But that boy was, Charles Woodson.
Yeah.
So I'm already at 5.
some people could argue.
I wouldn't put Rod Woodson. Like I would put Rod Woodson over I would put him over like a Revis.
Charles Woodson or Revis are debatable.
Yep.
In my opinion.
That's it. That was the only 2 on your list that'd be debatable, and I could see Rod Wilson going in there.
Asante Samuel.
And nah, you digging that, man. Stop.
Yeah, you look-
just keep. Come on, your week over with.
All right. Oh, moving
Sam
on.
Shade, you might as well put him on there. Sound like Bam from Birmingham. Sam Shade.
Jason Sehorn, like you said. Dope week, man. Like Hoot said. Really didn't do much. Worked a lot, like always. But Saturday, was able to get off early. Impromptu had went and watched the fight. Earl Spence and Bud Crawford. It was cool to get together. And they hadn't been able to outside the pub. Really hadn't been able to kick it.
That was our first time doing something like that in a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to just kind of sit low for a minute. Cool fellowshipping. you realize how important that shit is at this kind of age.
It is, because we losing people.
Yeah,
For real.
Yeah, definitely doing that. So that was cool. Like Hoot said, that was pretty much the highlight of the week. After that, and here we are, back in this thing again.
Back at it. Like a crack addict.
It's pretty tasty though. It's pretty. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate Henry, the golden boot.
Thank you, Henry, for this little punch. It tastes like
He ain't got no alcohol.
Arnold
in
Palmer,
it, but it's good.
It's not as strong as you made it.
It's
either.
something in there. I just can't. It's a little hint of something. But
It's like lemonade and tea. It's like an Arnold Palmer.
tell them add a little more liquor next time.
Yeah, add a little bit more liquor. We drink around
We
here.
gonna stumble out of here today while we talking.
Right. This shit gonna hit us like a bag.
We're gonna be like
like Bud.
on Wolf of Wall Street. Remember he kept taking
Oh,
it, and
yeah.
you were like, these ain't doing nothing.
Nigga hit every call 459.
But that might have been the funniest part of that move, boy. That shit, I laughed so many times when I seen that.
Hey, I feel bad how funny I think Django is.
I don't feel bad, and I think it's just
Nah,
as
Django
funny.
funny. I think it was meant to be funny.
Nigga
too.
gal. Call my wife nigga gal
Who's
first time.
that nigga
On
on
that
that net?
That shit was legit funny.
Yeah,
You gonna let him in the big house?
I miss you like a rock in my shoe.
Crazy.
Oh,
That nigga said his daddy gonna be rolling in his grave by
yeah.
letting the nigga in the big house. But
I have to burn it down.
we talk about
Them
technology a
niggas
lot.
not here by no mandingos.
He here by Hilton. We talk a lot about technology and AI and everything that's taking over the world. And it's like you hear all these different little features that they say coming, but I don't know if y'all saw how Amazon launched the little cashless pay by palm transaction.
How that
All you gotta do is scan your palm. They started at like Whole Foods in the Amazon Fresh location.
So is that similar to the old iPhone tap your phone, but it's
So somewhere you gotta record your palm?
Yeah.
yeah.
They say it works basically it's highly secure, and they say it works. It's generated from analyzing the palm and the vein structures.
Ain't nothing highly secure. Well, it's highly secured, but it's not crackable because everything gets cracked.
Everything.
So
Yeah,
if you're
like,
gonna give it to
them
Apple,
nigga-
if you're gonna give Apple your fingerprint or your face, you
Well,
might as well give them your palm.
Well, yeah, because I done gave Apple my fingerprint. I done gave Clear my eyes. Pretty
So is it like setting up
Ancestry.
saving like on your phone? You'll save all your passwords or whatever.
Yeah.
So you got to basically go to there, get your groceries, and they got your palm with your payment.
But if you think about it, it only fits. Everything's
Decline.
transitioning towards that. Like, cash is not really as prevalent as it used to be because everybody got the digital shit in your phone and everything. So, and then as far as them having everything, they got everything.
They got everything.
Anytime you walk into a grocery store or a mall or they get the shit from the DMV, like, yeah, they got everything.
That should be so fun to me. Like, like every couple of months or years or whatever, like everybody start posting, like Facebook does not have the rights to my information. Nigga,
Yeah.
they
Stolen.
got your shit.
Gotcha.
As soon as you start talking, because like me and Mustaki was talking about a college football player. And the next thing on my phone on Facebook
Was it college football?
Oh, the same one. And I don't even think his name was said, like in our conversation. So man,
They were talking about that. Now I could go a little further with that one though, because they were saying that if you don't turn off the settings,
Yeah, it'll listen.
then
It
your
can
mic
listen.
always listening. So anytime y'all niggas say, "Hey Siri," if it respond, that mic is already on.
But I think it's on all the time.
No, you can turn
You
it
got
off.
to turn it on. You got the
If
option to
if
say.
you got a home device like a Nest, a Google Nest, or,
Yeah.
or a Siri speaker,
HomePod or
Yeah, it's always listening because it got to hit a "Hey Google" or "Hey
Yeah.
Fire Stick, your remote.
Alexa."
yeah,
Your alarm system, everything listening.
yeah, they all listening.
Yeah, I just feel like as long as you ain't talking about nothing crazy, you should be in good shape.
How you think they be
So
like,
give them your palm, and as long as y'all gonna cover my banking information that get exposed by y'all, you got to.
What it be they wrap it so good into convenience that you ain't really got no choice but to conform to it. Like it just be convenient.
I'm okay with doing this with my phone for right now. Though.
Yeah, because Apple Pay, oh, that shit is amazing. I love it.
But
that?
I ain't
Talking
ready.
about double
to
click.
give
You
him-
ain't
Yeah, I
ready
don't
to
want to
give
give
your
him my
phone.
palm yet.
Boo boo.
You know, I gotta get. I gotta.
You
get
already
some
gave me
time.
your fingerprint. What's the difference in your palm?
It's a different entity. I need to know their security parameters.
I feel them on that. I don't want to be the first one.
I know,
to do it.
right? I know Apple got.
I
some-
wasn't
Man,
the first one on Apple Pay.
Like King Ray just said, we done
I
gave them
just
the
got
face
Apple
and the
Pay.
fingerprint. They might as well. They can have the vein, goddamn shit, huh? Shit, at this point,
Because your fingerprint is one.
You're gonna be a 420,000-year-old worm. Keep on.
you gave him something else.
You
Shit.
gonna be that worm, goddamn. You gonna put all your DNA in that worm.
Once you check that I agree to terms box, your ass through.
Because you ain't reading the terms.
It's over.
That shit too much, man.
I mean,
They need to simplify.
I mean, when they simplify shit, then they overcomplicate shit. Y'all seen them nigga want to have some mustard flavored Skittles?
To do what with? Go on a burger? What they do with them?
Mustard flavored Skittles. I don't know what the fuck you.
I
They
ain't
There's
candy.
people that like mustard. I don't know.
I ain't never saw nobody. Let me get a spoon of mustard. I ain't never saw
You know,
one.
it be some weird people. I ain't gonna say weird, but it be some different people out
Nah,
there.
that
Ain't no
weird
telling.
if you like mustard by
I ain't
itself.
seen that one. Let me get a spoon of this mustard.
Oh, it's done.
Well, I don't eat mustard, so
God damn.
that shit weird.
Your burgers be trash, then. You know, mayo, no mustard. What goes on your burgers?
Ketchup,
That's it.
bacon, cheese, lettuce,
You
tomato.
Need some more condiments.
No,
I mean,
I
that,
like mayo, mustard. I like a little sauce type sometimes. You
a
know,
little sloppy eating that.
barbecue. A little barbecue sauce. You know,
You want all of that?
I will every now like mix and match, But you just like ketchup all the time on the burger. Like that's boring.
nigga saucy.
It's a boring burger. I like sauce.
You like sauce?
You just like a lot of
I'm
wet
saucy.
stuff in your mouth.
I'm a saucy guy. I'm saucy.
Okay.
Pause. Big pause.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if I like it or not, you shouldn't be the one saying it. You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
just saying. You just said you want all the.
He shouldn't have been the one to point that
Yeah,
out.
you know what I'm saying?
Look at that. There you go. Look, mustard Skittles.
That look like banana flavor. They gonna get some people. I'm pretty sure.
Just like that cheeseburger. Didn't y'all talk about that last week?
Just all cheeseburger.
Well, shit like.
They got an all burger.
They got a meat burger.
They're unlimited patties.
They,
However many you want.
They got meat between buns.
It was two
It-
buns.
it's
Meat
two-
between buns.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
it's
the bun.
they got
meat.
Thailand. Thailand. They just
Big
announced after the success of the cheeseburger, they just released the all meat burger.
With unlimited patties. I don't know how you're gonna eat it as a burger.
Yep, Burger King in Thailand introduces the real meat burger after the success of the real cheeseburger.
That sounds like some shit I did when I ain't have no bread.
It got a bread on it though. It got a little bun on it.
It's just however many you want.
Oh, hell mercy.
But the one they showed, it was about this tall.
But that shit gonna have you sick than a motherfucker.
Man, ain't nobody eating that shit. That shit just for advertising.
Them food people who be doing them food challenges, that's gonna be.
I mean, damn, yeah.
eat it. You get it for free. It was $9 anyway.
Yeah, like, what I'm doing this for?
They have a stomach ache for.
When last time y'all ate Burger King just out for GP?
I have. It's been.
I eat Burger King breakfast.
I like the flavor of that little burger.
I like.
though.
I still
that
like a
little
waffle.
flame-
A waffle. I said waffle. I still like a waffle though.
Yeah, I had one some weeks ago. Me and G Boss when we went over there. I had grabbed one day.
I ain't gonna
Nah,
lie though, my stomach was a little weirded out.
I bet it
afterward.
was.
now that triple Whopper cut in half used to be the truth.
I feel like you're a baby if you get your burger cut in half.
Burger King burger.
You better eat the burger like a man.
Well, what did he want to save it for later? You know that nigga don't eat all his food in one sitting.
Grow up.
Why?
To eat a whole burger. It's fun.
No, caveman.
Eating a whole burger is fun, boy. With that last bite, ooh.
But it makes it easier to eat. Even if I do eat it in one setting, cutting it in half just makes it easier to eat.
Cut my burger in squares, mommy.
Yeah. That's why you ain't no laugh. Stupid ass joke.
So even if you real hungry, you know you're gonna eat all of it, you still want to get it cut in half.
Yeah, I'll just say cut it in half. But I ain't gonna go back and say if they forget to cut it in half, I ain't gonna go
Sometimes you
back.
need the burger sloppy though.
Yeah, I mean,
have
cool.
the
But like,
juices all
I
out.
only do that at Burger King because they say have it your way. Like McDonald's, I'm not asking them to cut it in half.
But at a restaurant, you would.
No, but usually they do. They just do it.
And I know
Not
because mine
usually.
don't even come made. They have one bun over here and one.
With the onion on top of it and tomatoes sometimes. It just depends on where you go. Or sometimes they got the knife stuck through it, you know. That's when you know you got a big ass
That's a
burger,
burger.
when they got that big knife in
Yeah,
that bit.
that got to be a quality burger. That you gonna
Yeah,
stick
when
a
they
knife
put
in
with that big ass knife in the bitch, you know you
You gotta
in
eat it
trouble.
with a fork. You know?
What's the best burger you done had, Hoop?
The best burger I done had. It gets tricky. And my go-to is real simple food, like purple onion. Purple onion got a burger.
Okay, stop
burger,
talking
boo.
to me.
But I'm just
what's-
nah. Listen, Mugshots have a real good burger. And Chubb Fathers got a real good burger too.
I do agree with the Chubb Fathers.
Yeah, Chubb Father got a hell of a burger.
Have you had a burger from like a real nice place?
Flood workers got
Not really, because if I go to a real nice place, I'm probably not gonna get a burger. I'm probably gonna get a steak.
Right.
What's that
And
place?
what's crazy is steakhouses be having good
O'Hara's.
burgers.
I'm sure.
What's that place in O'Hara's? The little burger
O'Hara's?
spot.
Harris,
Harris.
Fuddruckers, but that ain't. That's the only. It's Fuddruckers in there, but it's probably a
Now
restaurant.
y'all
I
got
can't
me
think
wanting a
of.
good burger.
I want you to go to Ched's Fun Fun.
Okay.
What the fuck is that?
Is it Chaz or is it Shay?
Shape for fun. Some shit.
Chaz.
Chaz fucking-
It's
I saw it. I
in
looked
5
at-
points.
I saw it.
That shit great.
Is it?
It's like a sit down restaurant.
Even if it's
Yeah.
a good burger, if I'm gonna go in there and pay that,
White
motherfucker, I
tablecloth.
want a big burger.
I mean, but
I want
like
a
the burger ain't nothing. I mean, it's probably about $12, $15. But no,
But I'm with who? Sometimes when you go in that bitch, it's hard to get a burger.
I want the
no.
steak.
But go there just knowing you gotta have tunnel vision.
Burger.
I'm going to get the burger
Gotcha. Okay.
because I don't know what else they really got. Like it ain't really a steak restaurant. They might have steak, but go in there saying I'm about to order the burger.
Remember when you were little? I don't know if that used to happen to y'all, but when you were little, you go out. I used to go out to eat with my mom or something, go to some nice restaurant. I'd get a hamburger. She get mad.
Oh, you want to go?
you wanted the
I could have
hamburger.
took you to McDonald's.
Nigga, I'm fucking 12. I don't want no fucking steak.
Burger.
Shrimp was my always thing. I don't care where I'm at. Shoney's, a nice restaurant, shrimp.
Shrimp, man. Nigga, I used to get a hamburger.
Sandwich, a burger or a sandwich. Mine was a po' boy for me.
I
Mine
get a
was
club.
sandwich.
I get a club sometimes.
Roast beef. Po' boy. I'm getting that anywhere. They
Well,
got
you
it.
know we ain't got no topic. We
Y'all-
over here talking about the menu.
Yeah, I don't know why you went on that burger for a long time, but cool. Here we are. Did y'all see they fucking up Crab Island down in fucking Destin?
They messing up. We started that trend.
Nigga
Y'all
say
ain't
all
even
the
know
women
they
out there and y'all nigga fight.
Man,
We the first people to get stuck over there.
Hey,
We definitely got stuck.
We definitely got
We done had to
stuck.
push a boat off an island.
But you know,
Imagine that.
it's crazy how like, and not to say, oh, we the first ones to do, it, but like
we was.
when you was going, how cool it was, and then you looking what it in transition to.
Now it's a club.
Because when we was going for a good 3, 4, 5 years, it wasn't a lot of us out there.
It
I
really
ain't
was.
never saw that many people out there ever when we went.
And they wasn't the same color as us.
It never was like that. I remember the bar, the floating bars and all that, but it still never was.
Oh
that
yeah,
crowded,
the little
that
place
many
in the
people.
middle was always
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
But no, like y'all
out there fighting. How you
y'all
have a
niggas-
brawl in water? That's
in
wild.
water.
But that shit was so crazy. Did you see that nigga? You know how he try,
Right, big slow.
you know how you he's trying to get over there.
robot man. The robot man.
Hey, you gotta swim over there, cuz.
Right, get under the water.
Nigga oughta drunk. Bitch, get your ass.
and there's sharks out there. Y'all crazy as fuck.
I thought I just saw some drip. Maybe I'm tripping.
No, it's a little.
I saw something.
Oh shit, maybe the flood coming.
We here now.
But
yeah, man.
nah, that shit like and they said it was Mobile people.
Y'all be messing stuff up. What's up with y'all, cuz?
Just bad.
They ain't
Y'all
used
ain't
to going-
civilized,
They ain't
man.
used to going nowhere.
Well, thinking they somewhere. That's why.
But they are used to the beach, though, right?
Yeah, but that's a different beach.
Yeah, you kind of like on vacation or some shit. Like I don't know. And that was like a event that they was doing or something. But like Mobile people just stupid. That's why I try to stay away from them, even in Mobile.
Let me ask y'all a question. Would you? We probably all go to a restaurant and eat alone, right? But would you travel alone or go to like on a vacation alone?
Yeah, but I can't. But yeah, I would.
I would, but I think it would be boring. But I don't know. But I would try it. I don't want to, but would I do it? Yeah. It just depends on where it is or what it is or what's the
You would, G-Ball?
purpose of it.
Hell yeah. That's why I used to like driving trucks.
Like going walking, but I go walk. But I hate the travel part alone. I do like a travel part. I ain't gonna lie.
But like eating, I'll probably get my food to go and just go back to the hotel or some shit. I'm probably not gonna just chill at the bar by myself. I'll just get it.
I go to the bar by myself, but I ain't gonna sit at the hotel.
Don't you go to
restaurant.
bars by yourself now?
I go to the bar by myself. I ain't gonna
What's
sit.
the difference in being out of town?
I go to the bar. I'm not gonna sit down and eat alone though.
Well, I go to my local bar, but I ain't gonna go to like.
Ain't none of them bars your local bar.
Then
Yes, they are.
Well-
don't that kind of defeat the purpose, man, about traveling alone?
I would go to a bar.
Because if you eat that, then you're gonna mingle and greet and talk.
I don't want to talk to people. That's
I'm
why
not doing
That's why I'm alone.
So if you traveling
would-
alone,
But
who you?
I
you
would
definitely-
I would do that, but I have AirPods on. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
I didn't
I
did
do
that,
that now.
like been into a restaurant, ate, and then had my earbuds, and that nigga was talking. Oh, I'm sorry. He'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, damn, bitch, I don't want
See,
to talk.
You're right. See, I
but
do that, but
but if I'm out of town, I probably would talk.
I wouldn't.
You a talking person. I ain't saying that as no
When
slight.
I want to be, it depends.
My type of traveling alone
Especially,
would be
but out of town, I definitely want to talk.
will be me going somewhere cool, walking around with AirPods on or AirBuds on with my camera, doing that. That's how I would like to travel alone. Some interesting fun like that.
That should be fun, man.
I
I don't really care to do it to go talk to people.
I would like to try different places, restaurants.
Well, I feel like if you're talking to the locals, they tell you where to go.
That's true.
Oh man, you need to go to some Chaz Fun. They got a real. All right, thank you, appreciate it.
Go holler at Chaz.
Oh, go here at this time. That's how you find it. How
That's true.
you traveling alone?
Nigga, I got this right here.
Well, yeah, but
they ain't gonna
that might be
tell you.
that might tell you to go to like the touristic shit.
Like if I want a good steak, I'm gonna go here. But if I want a good Philly cheesesteak from the corner store, I'm gonna go.
But see, they feel it.
But if you're in
Philly
Philadelphia,
cheesesteak,
the
gonna
doorman
send
or
you to the
something.
wrong shit.
yeah, they're gonna send you to the wrong place.
I know who to talk to. Hey, he look like he smoke reefer. He just work here. He a bellman. I know to go ask him.
So you
So
talking
you
to
talking
people.
to somebody? That's
just
the
to go,
point.
no,
This
just to
thing.
go.
Oh,
get
here we
that.
go, here we
Like,
go.
I ain't going to sit at the bar and have a conversation. Hey, how was your day? What do you do for
But
work?
if you're sitting there
What's your
having
interest?
a
That's
drink
what I mean
at
by
the
talking.
bar, and the nigga from behind there come back there, and you like, that's the nigga I need to talk to.
Well, that's the nigga I need to ask this question for to get that. But I'm not sitting with nobody. When you say talk, I think you're going to talk to them about their careers, their life, and all of this. Me personally, I'm not doing all of that. Where's the burger spot? The end. That's what I'm saying. That's the difference. And you know you're going to sit there and have that
Oh, yeah, I'm
conversation.
definitely
I know,
talking.
and I'm not doing it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I know it.
Talk to people from different like atmospheres and different walks of life. They might put you on something you don't know that you might need to know.
They might. I don't
We
know.
too
Very
old.
true.
They might.
That's very true.
Closed minded ass niggas.
It ain't close.
Yeah. Closed minded nigga.
Preference.
Closed minded.
You did?
Why you don't want to be closed minded?
Because I'm not. If I was, I wouldn't mind. I ain't
All
tall.
these people
No,
turning into, like,
I'm messing with you,
them
Todd.
role models.
Say what now?
Huh?
I see everybody turning into those folks that just travel for life, like they just live on the road.
Oh, the people who got the little they telework and shit, and they just I seen it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind doing
I
that.
seen it like I saw something on 60
that.
Minutes where a lady retired and she just lived on a cruise. She said it's cheaper. Well, not cheaper, but it's about the same.
I just got something. About
She don't have nowhere to stay. She just live on a cruise.
I just got something from CNN that said that San Francisco was too expensive, so this couple bought a beautiful house in Spain for $50K and living happily ever after.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Yeah, as long as they got
That's
internet.
that's all you need. You go buy that same house in San Francisco.
I
Probably
seen.
$1 million.
I was talking to one of my brother friends, and he was saying how it should be coming up next year because it was last year. He was saying next year that he been scouting out different places to stay, and he said he might just go stay in Europe for a year. And he said Spain.
still could do his
he was
work.
like because Spain, he found his spots based on who got the best internet, and that's what he said. He just needed internet to be able to work, and then he's like he gonna spend a year in Spain.
That's really dope. It's something to think about because rent and shit out here is just getting ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Like
It's almost impossible. Like I was looking at somebody else. They it was a meme. They were being funny. It was like you can't just have a regular job now. You got to have a job, a side hustle, a part time, and you got to cut grass on the side.
Right.
you got to think probably about in a year or so, average rent gonna be $1,500 to $2,000 for an apartment.
And it never
It's
goes
damn look
down.
like that now.
Yeah,
The prices never go
some
down.
people paying almost $2,000 for like just a regular apartment.
Yeah, that shit wild out. And it's like everything, and I get it, everything money, but like I was looking at some shit like with Jordan School, like the school selling almost like a season ticket. You can get a reserve ticket with a parking pass. I'm like, God damn, that's $300. Then you like, oh damn, I got UAB season ticket. Then it's like nigga, everything you look around just need money. Like you can't do shit without paying
Damn, for a
something.
high school game, they selling season tickets.
Basically like a reserve season.
Oh shit!
You get your seat, put your name on it.
Because you get to get a seat. Because the games be so packed. Sometimes you get that late, nigga, it'd be hard to find a seat.
Yeah,
Now the only drawback about that is like I think about like if we do get 2 seats, then it's like game. You man, I'ma come. Shit, I ain't got no seat.
I ain't got no seats for you.
So I think I might still just.
and then what you gonna do if you come and somebody in your seat?
I'll come and stand up. It's cool. I'll stand up over here and see the game.
Well, that reserve section actually seats.
Oh, real seats.
Yeah, they just got it roped off.
Oh,
Get your
back
motherfucking
on it.
ass on my seat.
All right.
So you guaranteed a seat.
Security.
Yeah. We got an angry black man over here.
The scientists fucking with shit again. It says scientists were able to revive a 46,000-year-old roundworm from Siberia that they pulled out of permafrost. It was buried 160 feet deep, 130 feet deep below an icy surface. As soon as they thawed the motherfucker out, the bitch started having babies.
Dang, you cuss her out like that, huh?
I think Dad said this, but leave shit alone.
Put shit back. And leave it
If them
alone.
worms get into anybody, we start turning to some other stuff. We gonna be Siberian kittens around this thing.
And what's the purpose of having a worm?
I want to know
What they do?
What's the?
I feel like when you introduce shit like that, it throw everything off. Like you don't know what the
'cause they
fuck
ain't
this
supposed
shit
to be
finna
here.
do.
I know you don't know what kind of parents.
Like this shit probably died out for a reason.
Yeah, let them stay dead.
So that bitch started.
Worms
having
are
babies.
a
But that's
weird
kind of crazy as fuck to bring something back. Like you always see in the movies and stuff where they freeze people and they come back. And
Demolition Man.
if they didn't figure that out with a worm, they shit. It ain't long before they figure out what a monkey and a
You think they have cryo stations already?
hell yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Demolition Man.
Yeah, that shit real life.
It was one senator or something that was, I think it was a Kennedy or something. He got frozen. So, nah, you live your life. You get one. Shit,
But now-
use that to the fullest.
But what day did you decide that?
When you get too much money,
No. Okay, like
I'm
no,
gonna live forever.
no. Listen,
21 said he wanted
hear me out. What day do you decide? Like life going good. We don't never know the day or the hour, right? But one day you gotta get froze before you die.
Do you?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I think they froze him like right after he died.
No, you dead.
Well, maybe he chose the
Like
day and the hour.
Like think about this. The little thermofrost stuff, they were still living. They froze alive.
They froze live.
So I'm saying like,
and-
okay, you say when you get money, like say we just hit the lottery, 500 million. Who gonna make that man? Hey man, I need to get froze today
At 42 years old.
and then because you gonna wake up, it's gonna be 30,000 years later. They gonna be like, damn, who that?
And you gonna be broke. You gonna be broke.
I ain't got no money. My phone don't work.
So I'm saying, who make the decision? Like, all right, man, next Thursday, bro, it's gonna be my freeze day. They're gonna have to freeze me by like every 5 years or so. Cause
better
I'm
be
gonna
able-
want to come out and see what's going on.
They gotta be able to bring me back.
Hey, y'all fix it yet?
Hey, we still good? We still good?
And then you gonna be mad. You gonna be in that bitch. Hey, who to stop playing? Push the button, bro. They go like, nah, fuck you.
Nah, fuck that.
Everything but your face froze.
Hey, nigga, you hear that bitch froze out there, nigga hitting your old lady and shit. You like, damn, cuz I can't even get up out there, bitch.
Nigga, he didn't see everything. Can't move.
Everything froze but your eyes.
Eyes in his brain moving.
Hey, fool, you seeing shit just go all bad, ain't nothing you could do. God damn it.
that shit crazy.
Nah, just let me die the first time. I'm good.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
what I'm
live
saying.
my
Like,
life.
yeah, at some point you gonna have to make your
I
freeze
want to
day.
come. Call me crazy, but I want to come back.
Huh?
I would want to come back.
Why?
I don't know why not. Life is fun.
Yeah, it is pretty fun.
It's cool up here, man. I like to do stuff
I
like
say
this.
say everybody live to 85. You get froze for 20 years. The fuck you gonna do when you get unfroze?
Well,
You ain't got no friends.
See, but you gotta
The
get
whole
froze
world
for
is
85,
different.
baby. Don't know.
you do. You got to be like 51.
Oh, and you 80.
Right.
be
So
like
what
50,
day are you
right?
gonna say you on a winning streak?
So-
What day you gonna make?
So you want to lose 30 years?
Well, no, I don't. But I just want to. It's no problem.
Now you see my point. Can't get it right.
I see both points. But it's still nothing wrong with wanting to be 50 multiple times either.
I don't want to be like I think somebody
Like,
that's like 100 plus lonely as fuck.
Freeze me and make me younger. I want a lot, huh?
Oh shit.
Yeah, cause,
I want a lot.
Cause see, y'all
They
don't
got
like
that going
talking.
on, too.
So see, y'all gonna get froze. Come back 30,000 years later, and you ain't gonna want to talk to nobody.
Because they gonna be talking some
And
shit.
you gonna have to get new friends.
Gonna be new English.
New music?
You gonna be fucked up.
Lil Uzi now
That
over
nigga
the
ain't gonna like
alphabet.
none of that shit.
Hell nah.
got Lil
Nigga,
Uzi over the alphabet.
Where is TIP at? But no.
long story
PIT
short,
now.
long story short, leave shit alone. We already can't handle what's going on with the weather. They say we boiling, goddamn it. Everywhere in the world, just on fire.
But this the hottest of ever.
Yeah, it say the UN chief warned of an era of global boiling. Urges world leaders to take dramatic, immediate climate actions. They show Arizona. A nigga had like 15 straight days of 112 and higher.
This is dying dying off of heat.
Yeah, the cactus dying off of heat. Them motherfuckers supposed to survive
Hang
through
on, you
everything.
said the cactus?
Yeah, cactus. Them niggas got cactuses dying. Hey man, we ain't got no topic, but fuck it. Cactuses is dying. goddamn.
Cactuses. Sis.
Hey man, but like that's why I hate the current situation we in, because that shouldn't be political. That should be, hey man, this some human shit. Like everybody, Democrat, Republican, everybody should be focused on this.
But you know the thing with that, the only thing that make that political is people just have a difference of opinions on what it is.
Some people don't believe it's
But
global
nigga,
warming.
it's hotter than it's ever been. Hot is hot.
In 120,000 years, so they could be like, so 120,000 years ago it was this hot and they survived. It got cooler.
And right now it's one of them L's, El Nino. And remember, like every so many years it switched, and it's hotter than normal, and it's switching, it's colder than normal.
It's hot out here, and shit
In these
happening
streets.
ain't never happened before.
Man, the heat index for us was 105 and 106 like 3-4 days in a row.
Yeah.
I almost passed
Like,
out yesterday cutting grass.
Like
What time you went out there?
I came from about 1-ish, 2-ish.
Why would you cut grass at 1-ish, 2-ish?
Because it was Saturday, man. I be tired.
That's when it's the hottest
I finally
of the
got
day.
to sleep in. I laid around.
I got a good idea. I'm gonna go cut grass at noon.
I was gonna just cut it when I
High
got up.
noon.
So what?
You should have got.
That was the only
about
time
7.
I had. I was tired. I ain't been able to sleep in on a Saturday in a long time. I wanted to sleep in.
Do you catch yourself sometime being outside and like that little sweat, dude? Like it be hot, but that sweat like actually kind of be like, all right, I like it.
Yeah. But it's mainly at that 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. If I go jogging in the morning, it's rarely at that 2, 3. That like not mid July.
Like, I enjoy it before 9.
Right, like not July, August. Nah.
I walked to the stove just for GP because I was, trying to give him a little workout on. That sweat felt while I was out there. I hated it, but after showering and shit, I was like, damn, that was a good.
Felt like
sweat.
you did something.
Yeah.
It feel good,
But
but it
can't
hurt.
get right. Shit. That nigga ain't saying nothing.
I walked to the car. My boy
I walked
walking
down
up.
the steps and out the door.
Yeah, I'm ready for October.
I feel you. I ain't mad about the cold no more.
I don't like it when it be real cold though.
I don't like it real cold, but god damn, this shit is disrespectful.
I used to be like the hot guy. I like the cold now. I don't mind the cold.
Grandmama always used to say you can put enough clothes on to stay warm, but you can't take enough clothes off to stay cool. So this shit hot as fuck. I'd rather be in the winter than the summer.
Grandma ain't never went streaking though, huh? Butt naked outside, feeling good. You ever got butt naked and stood in front of the fan? That
But
feel
nah,
good,
man,
bro.
like cold don't bother me as much as heat do, man. That heat, like this heat is, especially this like Birmingham heat. This shit is horrible.
In my older life, I like it to be cooler. I used to be, because we was in the sun all the time. I used to
Yeah.
like the sun. I would prefer the hot, and I come from a hot environment, and I used to prefer that over. But I've still never been in cold. So when I'm speaking of this, I'm speaking of living in Birmingham,
I'm with
not Chicago.
I'm with G-Boss. I like the heat.
Till your AC go out.
Yeah, then that's fucked up. But shit, it's the same thing in the cold. When your heater go out, shit, the same
Baby,
difference.
give me a hug. Let's get under these covers.
Yeah,
we can
it's
say you
easier to get hot than to get cold.
Now I would prefer to be able to bundle up. I'm talking about the weather outside. I'm talking about inside my fucking house. I'm talking about the weather outside. I'd rather it be warm than cold.
Give me like 70. Give me like 73.
Spring or fall, huh? Spring or fall, baby.
Yeah, give me like
Yeah,
73.
Yeah, that I can
We
deal with
need
that.
2 seasons, spring and fall.
Yeah, I can't deal with winter. Like winter's trash.
But summer at the beach is fine. It's fire. Because that almost cold at the beach, you be like, I can't really even put my feet in the
Everything
water.
better when it's warm. Like barbecues are better. You ever try to grill and it's 25 degrees outside?
Undressed.
Yeah, but
Fight
sometimes
parties.
you get like milk. Like I went to the beach Monday. Like that shit was like when you not in the water, that shit is unbearable. Like all that humidity, you like that sticky hot.
Y'all don't have no umbrellas and no tent or nothing?
Had all that shit up, and I hated that shit because
Why?
me and my daddy
Had to
was
do
on.
it?
Yeah,
never-
Mama and little sister just having the time of their life. Ain't dragged shit through the sand or nothing.
That sand drag trash.
Man,
But look,
Big workout.
when I was in South Carolina, one thing that they got that I think was dope that Alabama need to adopt is they got like a little walkway that you can roll shit on all the way to the sand, like all the way down to the water. So it make
that's
it
dope.
easier when you carrying coolers or even if somebody need wheelchair access, that you can roll them all the way basically to the beach. It's like a little material, and it's kind of hard and it's durable or whatever, and you can roll shit
So
down.
you really just regularly rolling.
We'll be out there
not
playing.
in the sand.
We'll be out
not
there
in the
playing.
sand.
We'll
I mean,
be
you got to do the sand, but it's like maybe
Yeah.
it ain't shit at that point.
To your spot.
I mean, compared to like
rolling that bitch from the parking lot.
Until
I was so damn tired.
Until we out there playing football and G-Ball's going wide open. It's damn shame G-Ball's hit that cement so hard.
Yeah, well, you just
Don't go that far.
that's the touchdown. Don't go that far.
Yeah, don't go that far.
That's the back of the end zone. Shit.
G-Ball's hit it.
But it do make it better. Who? I got a study for you.
Let's do it.
It says a recent study suggests that sperm is a natural antidepressant for women.
Ooh, let me. All right, I'm about to. Let me help you out, baby. I got you.
It said that a
Does it
recent
need to go to a particular place?
well, it can go inside, you can, or they can swallow it, drink it. It said that it got a lot of vitamin C, calcium, and fructose. It has over 200 proteins as well.
And it helps clear acne.
Okay, I'm gonna try this study out, and I'll let you know the results. I'll get you the results. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga say he gonna do.
This is the study I'm gonna follow through.
Nigga say he gonna do his own study, huh?
Yeah, I want to know. I just, why not? Why not try that? You know?
Yeah.
Seems like they move be a little bit better the next day, don't it?
Facts.
For a day or two, yeah.
For a day or
For
two.
a
Then
few
that means you
hours.
got to do it in another day or two. Then you got to be consistent with your study.
Travis Scott, he dropped Utopia. I think this was his third studio album, second, third album. I don't know. Either way,
probably
he dropped
about 4.
Utopia. Did y'all have a chance to listen to it? And if so, what was y'all ratings or thoughts back about Travis Scott?
I heard a few songs off of it. The major ones.
The Beyonce song. That is Beyonce, right?
Yeah, the Beyonce, the Drake, the 21.
What's that about them not showing features on Apple Music right now? Do they do that for like a day or two?
No, that's a Travis Scott thing.
That's Travis Scott.
I thought somebody else did it like not too long ago as well, and then like a day or two later they put the features on there for. We talked about it. I want to say.
Well, that's their decision. But Travis Scott never do it.
He never shows his features.
Keep you
Because he wants you.
surprised.
I think he wants you just to listen.
Unless it's his artist. That's the only way he show features.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a Travis Scott thing. But the songs I did hear wasn't terrible. I don't want to hear the rest of the album. But like, yeah, the features that I heard, they was good.
I'm not really a big Travis Scott fan. I listened to it. Got some dope songs on it, but I'm just not the biggest Travis Scott fan. I think I've said that before. I just can't really ride and listen to his music, but I can listen to some of those songs. That Meltdown with Drake on it, of course, had a lot of people buzzing or talking about it just because he kind of took some shots at Pharrell, Pusha T. Y'all listen to that? What you thought about that one?
I thought they had squashed it, but at some point,
Tell him what you really think. He didn't really speak his mind.
Drake
You wanna
got
hear-
it. Well,
be direct,
well,
like-
like Drake play with people and then be like, "Oh no, I was just playing." Like, but no, at some point,
Is it plain or is it just subtle shots? Kind of like Jay-Z did his whole career. He
Okay.
never really say names.
no, him and Nas.
I don't know if he still say names, but he had references.
No,
And
him
so-
and Nas was direct.
I know. But other than that, but he still took shots at a lot of people: the Drakes, the Lil Waynes, the Kanyes.
I want to see
Joe
Drake.
Buttons,
I want to see Drake get into it with some. Yeah, he called Joe Button Sam Bradley or some shit. Didn't it? But
see,
I want to see Drake get into it with somebody and they not held back. Let me see what you got.
who's not held back? The opponent
Both
or Drake?
go. Like the
Well, I
Pusha
think
shit
He
is
did it
stopped.
with Meek Mill.
And
Nobody was holding them back.
And I don't think that
Oh, yeah.
Pusha T held
Yeah,
back the
yeah.
last time either.
He killed Meek Mill, but
Back to back.
let him go. Let's see. Meek Mill ain't that type of rapper like that.
He a battle rapper.
What you
What you
mean?
talking about?
What you talking about? Yeah,
He a battle
What you
rapper,
mean?
man.
He wasn't a good battle rapper.
Yes, he was.
It was. That was right up. I just don't think he knew how to. Drake just got
He
him.
just was Drake.
I want to see Pusha T with no restrictions go at Drake.
I don't think he has.
And let me see what you got.
I don't think Pusha
I
had
think he has
restrictions.
self-imposed restrictions.
Probably.
His restrictions is I'm just gonna throw a little jab shot at you and get away from you. You recognize me, but he did.
I want to see somebody trying to get the best of Drake.
See, you want some East Coast West Coast beef, huh?
No, hell no, because people died. No, but without the death, yes, I want that.
Right.
First off, fuck your bitch and the
And the click and claim, yes. But
can't have that no more.
yeah, no, I want Nas and Jay-Z.
Ether.
That was some hell of a shit.
Yeah.
They got together at the end.
You say you can't have it no more. They still be having it. It just be different.
Well, the people who have it be doing it like
These young niggas be having it.
Well, not them niggas.
And they be East Coast,
but
West
they
Coast.
be- they be- yeah,
East Coast, West Coast. And I don't want that.
I don't want that. But I want somebody to be able to go at Drake. Like, all right, show me what you got.
Like who? Who you gonna
Like
pick?
when that boy rap.
You keep saying that, but Pusha T did that.
He did it. He really did it.
And he won.
And they got mad at him for the way he did it. Like, how you gonna call out that man kid and call out his Adidas deal? And how you gonna do this? Nigga, it's a battle.
It's a battle.
But that's what the
But Drake, but I don't want Drake to be held back either. Cause whatchamacallit got put into it and Drake couldn't respond.
who holding Drake back though?
Jay Prince.
Nah, I think Drake got slapped real good, and then he got held back.
Yeah, I think Pusha T held Drake back.
But I want to see what Drake can say. Unless Drake can't say nothing.
This is his follow up right here. His follow, he's still following up 3 years later to Pusha T.
I like to see him like, yeah, you got
messing
me.
up his Adidas deal.
Let's go. You know,
He
shit.
messed up a deal 3 years ago. He's still mad about
You
it.
know, niggas like that can score 15 points in the NBA.
And I don't like when
So-
people bring dead people in this either in the mix. Drake brought Virgil into this. Don't
He ain't dead.
Virgil?
Oh! I thought you were talking about his injury. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Not 40. Virgil. He brought Virgil up in this with that Louis Vuitton shot. He was like, since V's no longer in this, nobody wears Louis V, like stuff like that. Like,
Oh, that shit.
I don't think
Yeah,
I don't
I
think
like
the way he did it was bad though.
but I
Like he didn't say like Virgil told me or Virgil said. He just said Louis Vuitton ain't. He basically bigged him up. That shit ain't been nothing since Virgil been gone.
leave that alone.
I would normally agree, but in that instance, I don't think it was bad.
Leave that alone.
I wouldn't bring up the dead.
Don't bring up that dead man to make a point. Is all I'm saying.
Just
Yeah.
Louis V ain't good since he been gone.
But you brought
But
him
you're
to
also
make a point.
using the dead man.
Yeah,
To make a
it
point.
just ain't been good since he been gone.
Just
And you work there now,
find another.
so
way to
you're
say
not
it.
good.
Y'all ain't high.
Anybody wearing that
All right,
shit?
you ain't good. Now
Y'all
that
ain't
you
high
over there.
even with
You
Louis
ain't wearing
V.
that shit.
Yeah, you ain't good
We
now
don't
that
wear
you
that
over
shit
there.
because Virgil gone.
No, we ain't wearing that shit because you over there.
and you're not good at it.
Yeah.
Virgil gone. You wearing that shit.
Then
Nah.
don't say
All
it.
that's saying the same thing to me.
It's not.
It is.
Not. I
It's
don't
saying
have
the
to,
same thing, but not saying it. Don't bring that man name up.
I don't like. I
to
don't
me-
like. I don't like when people name drop. Like if he was to say, Virgil told me that you said X Y Z, or Virgil did this and said this, but by saying like this shit ain't good since he been gone, I think that bigs him up.
Watching 2 weeks, we're gonna get a full TikTok breakdown. Drake has been hitting at this for 88 months since before Virgil
Always.
died, and then Virgil told him to do this, and he said this, and they said that.
When you read them diss lyrics, they hit way harder than what
They do after you know what it sounds like first. I gotta get what it sounds like first, and then go read it.
that shit. That boy
Yeah,
going off.
I saw it. I saw it when you pulled it up. I saw it. You was off beat though when you was rapping it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I like all beefs.
Hey man, next time you do a video on the internet, bag up from the camera.
Right,
though.
that nigga got eyelids in there. Get your eyelids out the camera.
Hey.
my boy.
Boy,
Hey, y'all need to make sure y'all getting y'all money up.
boy, that boy hit you right. I'm like, what the?
He's so close you can't even see his headline. Couldn't even see his headline, fool. Just eyeballs and nose. Like
Don't nobody want to be that close to your face, Paul.
I did that.
Dummy.
good job. You deserve that one.
Yeah, well.
You deserve that one.
But you never said. Did you like the album? You talked about the song.
Utopia. I hadn't got to give it a full shot, but I can't say that I like it or it's for me as a full album. I actually tried to listen to it in a place where I think it will be good for in a gym, and I changed it and went to something more calming and more relaxing, which was Post Malone, because it was to me better music. But I didn't. The Travis Scott album not for me, and I don't think he put out terrible projects because on all of his projects, big hits come from them all.
I thought you liked Travis Scott.
I do, but
Okay.
I like him for his hits and for his random spots. But full total projects, it gets
Yeah,
tricky.
really. Yeah, it just be
It gets
weird.
tricky. So
I don't like.
I like those songs where you hear and it be like that switch up was fire. But when you hear a whole album with switch ups and there's a lot of switch ups that's not fire, you're like, I could have did without that switch up.
You said you listened to Post Malone. He dropped something too.
I love sad music. I got a playlist in my phone called sad rap songs, and I love to like
this song's dedicated.
Like
what you listening to?
Well,
I'm in the gym listening to Gangsta Lean.
But it'd be a lot of little cool little shit.
I feel you.
But it'd be
I feel
like the songs that I have on there is Lil Wayne. I feel like that, like shit like that.
Yeah.
I
You ain't Rod Wave sad.
No, hell no.
Okay.
I like the good, the ones that sound good. They're sad, but they sound good. They got the Lil Waynes on there. They got some of the Post Malone songs on there. But I do like sad, heartfelt rap. But I could never get in the Rod Wave. Let me go see who on there. Y'all talk about it.
What?
Nah, that
We
nigga
didn't
just
listen
don't
to
make
it.
a lot of good music.
I've never listened to a Post Malone album a day in my life.
I love Post Malone.
I don't think I have.
I've only
either.
heard Post
I hear
Malone
singles.
Rockstar.
I love that.
Yeah,
shit.
Rockstar.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only. I've only heard whatever singles he put out, and that's no knock to him. I just have never listened to any of his
Also, I
music.
got on
That
there
was not something
like,
I just wanted to listen to.
some of the on my sad rap songs. It's some good shit though. The Don't Cry by Wayne and Triple X. Die Alone by Gunna and Young Blue. 10 Minutes, Joe Budden, y'all probably don't know, but that shit a good
I've
song.
heard that
It's
a
good
million
ass
times.
song. Feeling Whitney, Outside Looking In, Don't Understand My Post Malone. So it's a short playlist, but I don't
So
know.
4 songs was on your playlist?
It was 7 minutes, and it's really a EP album. It's 35 minutes.
That nigga made an EP playlist, nigga.
Yeah,
Fuck wrong
sad
with
shit.
you?
Nigga. I
Nigga
could probably
said
make
it's
some
an
money off
EP album.
It's an EP
Yeah,
album.
yeah.
A sad EP album. I could probably make some money for it.
I ain't gonna lie though.
And a third of your playlist isn't sad. That 10 minutes not sad.
It is.
By,
I
Joe
just
Budden.
need 10 minutes alone to not do a thing, to not.
Yeah,
answer
but he
my
wasn't being
phone,
sad.
Just to egg my two-way, eat the shit in the streets. Let me smoke this one cig in peace. Just give me 10
I ain't gonna lie.
That's probably one of the best songs he ever made.
And it's sad.
And it ain't sad.
Yeah, he
he
talk
just
about-
saying, I want to be alone.
No, nigga, he also talked about the trials and tribulations with him and his father, then him and his kid. Kind of like what T.I. did. Nigga, that's sad.
I ain't get that from that.
Because you ain't listen to the song like that.
I ain't gonna lie. Listening to you read that playlist, I ain't gonna even lie. I gotta give it to you. That shit was real trash.
Yeah.
Wasn't
I like
nothing good about that shit.
I like the
that,
sad nigga.
My favorite song about Post
that nigga didn't have nothing you want to
I
listen
thought he
to.
was gonna come with some fire sad shit.
What's fire sad shit? Name one.
Oh no, not that.
Exactly. You don't know. You don't listen to
I
it.
know it ain't that.
When Wayne's
Brenda, there you go.
Rabbit,
Brenda got in the baby. Or
Brenda
something.
got a baby.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, like that's masterpiece. I miss my homies. Like Crossroads. Like that's sad. That's good sad shit.
Not to me. It's good, popular sad shit, but it ain't, you know.
Yes.
Yeah,
Scarface.
Yes, no. Benny Siegel. See,
No, Scarface. No.
he's on there, but it's Benny Siegel song.
Okay, but he on. Okay.
Nigga tried to make it like he was way off. Didn't
He was. Because it ain't his
Scarface
song.
on it though.
You got to be more deeper to know what it really is, though.
Y'all see the Yo Gotti announced that he was dropping a Gangsta Girl this Friday coming up.
Come on with it, please. I'm waiting.
Y'all ready to hear music from Gotti? Or
If it
y'all
sounds
kind
good.
of ready? Y'all over it?
I like this last project. It maybe shouldn't have been a double. It could have been a single and been a classic. Damn near. But yeah, I'm definitely ready.
Cocaine
That's
music.
Mr.
Homie,
Consistent.
he consistent?
Yo Gotti? I mean, consistent with good quality music, yeah.
I like it. I don't mind it. The tactics of it, when you hear about it, isn't the best of tactics. The way he put it out,
What you mean?
they was like, how he gonna put this single out on Young Dolph's birthday, stuff like that, knowingly.
Is that what he doing?
He knows. I think he knows it's his birthday.
Oh, if it is, that shit trash.
I think he knows that, but I don't know. I don't know if that's the reason why he did it on that day. But I do think he knows it's his birthday, and could have did it a day later.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
A week later, a week before.
So
I
I think
didn't
it's-
know that, but if that's true, then
What if
yeah.
there's one of them
That
coincidences
shit trash.
he had no idea?
But you
I don't
know,
think that's true. I think that
if who didn't know,
his team-
how Young Dolph don't
his
know?
team fell into
What you
him.
mean? Did he know because the people went and found it?
Well, no,
and-
the people
Put it
went
out.
found it. The
Fuck you
people went
mean?
found it, but I think that him.
But if who didn't knows, how his people don't know?
What you mean? They
Well, I
probably knew
didn't-
after, but this our
Right.
date. We said we ain't changing it.
Change it. This,
For what?
this is different. It ain't like
No.
you shipping out CDs.
No, I'm
and it was just don't drop it on Thursday, drop it on Friday. That's all the change could have been.
Hang on, he dropped it on Thursday.
Well, he dropped it on whatever day Young Dolph's birthday was, which I think it came out.
You talking about the album or a single?
The single.
Oh,
the
gotcha.
song.
Okay.
Because the album don't come out the next week.
Yeah.
But
he dropped a single on his birthday.
Yeah, they were like, he shouldn't have dropped music on this man's birthday when you know all of the beef and shit y'all had going on.
Yeah, that shit trash.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it ain't intentional. I'm just saying, like, what if it just was a coincidence?
Right, and I don't know if it's intentional, but I also would say that your team has to know that. I think so.
And you from Memphis, you knew that.
I think your team has to know that.
I don't know that.
Man, come on now, man.
I think so, because especially when you going through beef with it, you getting the rumors are saying you getting kicked out of parties.
I don't even know who the birthday is, dog. Like y'all know that. Like I ain't trying to be funny. Like when my birthday? What day is my birthday?
March 28th, March what? 25th or something.
You don't know my birthday.
I know it if I hear it, and if I know,
yeah, you know it if you hear it,
right.
So like, if we make this whole marketing campaign, I'm not trying to defend. I'm just saying, like, sometimes it's easier in hindsight when you go back and then everybody starts saying, "Oh, he doing this," and then they like, "Man, look at this."
No.
But if I know your birthday is in the end of March, I'm gonna say, and we beefing. I'm gonna say, hey man, can anybody check to see when
No.
when Masaki birthday is?
It's not even that, fool. It's bigger than that. And it's smaller than that because I know people at that level, you know it. What's going on March 28th? They're going to Google it. They're going to look it up. They're going to do their research.
They don't probably do all of that, though.
They do because they're making sure they're not bumping. They're making sure they're not bumping heads with other things.
With other musical things. So if I'm Googling, like, who's dropping this date?
That's a musical thing.
His birthday may not pull up.
That's going to come up.
I bet if Drake dropped that day, you wouldn't drop.
Musical things. I just said that. We're talking about music drop.
Well, I think I
don't know birthdays.
I think that Young Dolph is musical, so that will come up in your search.
Them niggas was beefing. He knew that shit.
I just don't want to push a narrative I don't know to be true.
I think he knew that shit.
I think he did too. And
you just said that if that was true, then it's trash. So now you're saying you think that he did it on purpose?
I think that he knew.
Oh, okay.
And that shit trash.
Now, was it purposely? No, I don't know. But I think that
I don't know. I just not gonna.
I think within the
assume
research,
that's what he did.
I think within the research that came up. That's just
that man.
I just don't know if they researched
that man
that
got
much
a multi-million-dollar record company.
I do.
And blah 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 blah.
Just from a musical
somebody told
you
him.
probably do look to say
what's going on.
Dropping that week.
No, you're saying what's going on.
Nah, but like nigga,
because sometimes it's bigger than
and you from Memphis.
What you mean?
It probably was something that day. It probably like you knew.
Again, I'm not saying that he didn't. I'm just don't think that much research go into when these niggas put the drop date unless they're looking at who's dropping. You're right. They're not gonna drop with Drake. They're not gonna drop with Jay-Z or some Beyonce type shit. They gonna probably move their date for that. But I don't know if that comes up for a birthday.
And I think it's bigger than that. I think they look at what events are going on because it could be the Oscars, the Emmys, the SAGs.
You had like somebody not having something.
And I think that Young Dolph's birthday comes up into those events of everything, music, parties, clubs. They looking up all of that.
I get what y'all saying. I just don't think that comes up.
You mean to tell me there's no events going on in Memphis for Dolph's birthday?
Listen, I just want to be real clear before we get distorted of what I'm saying. I don't think when they picked that date, I don't think that them people knew probably that was that date. Now, were they alerted to it later? Like, hey man, this, and then they still chose to do it. Cool.
Yes, that's trash.
Right. That's all I'm saying is I don't think that they purposely said, "Oh, that day, yeah, let's do it."
It's not because of Dolph. I don't think it's because of Dolph.
That's all.
But I do think
that's all I've been saying this whole time.
But move it. Once you find out, move it.
I don't have no argument with that. That's not what I was here to say. I was just saying I don't think them people did that on purpose. And then when they found out about it, they probably had already put the campaign behind it.
A lot of campaigns go on and change on the Thursday before it come out.
I get it. I'm not
arguing.
There wasn't
no big rollout about it. He ain't been on the Breakfast Club and shit like that.
I'm not arguing none of that.
Definitely could have moved it to Friday.
Don't have no argument.
But he did recently just come out. It was about a week ago when we knew that this guy that was coming out. But he still got it. He has the right to be like, I'm gonna move it to August 1st.
And who says gotta want to change it?
That's another thing.
That's trash.
Who say gotta want to change it?
Now,
I'm not saying that that's wrong or right, but who say you want to change it?
You know, beef is beef. You know, whatever happened. I ain't in that shit. I'm a civilian. But
till you
you're being disrespectful is all I'm saying.
I can get it.
Right or wrong, you're being disrespectful.
I'm not arguing none of that.
Now, you either being disrespectful on purpose or you being disrespectful accidentally.
Not arguing none of that.
But you being disrespectful.
Great opinion.
I know.
Shit,
I did that.
I'm not here to argue that.
You gonna give me some?
No, hell no. Fuck you.
We don't blow it up no more.
Bud.
Oh, well. Boom.
Bud Crawford, Errol Spence.
Who? Talking about disrespectful. God damn.
Man.
You ain't got to even mention the second name.
Super fight happened last night.
Was it?
It was a super fight.
Yeah, it was a super fight.
It turned out to be?
It didn't turn out to be, but
that's what I'm talking about.
For people who didn't get to watch it, man, Bud just totally came in, dominated from beginning to end.
Super domination.
They fought at 147. I'm sorry.
Some little boys.
Let's talk about it. What y'all feel about the fight?
Man, that
domination.
shit was embarrassing.
Domination is
I said if it was football, it was 55-0.
easy.
Yeah.
Park ball, the game gets stopped.
I'm surprised he won a round.
I didn't see the first round. I'm gonna go back and watch the first round to see.
They had to I had gave it to Bud. It was a fill out. It was a
probably
fill out
was
round.
Me and you both had gave
Yeah,
it to Bud.
it was a fill out round, but it looked like Bud had won the fill out
Yeah.
round. To me.
I thought it was because once he knocked him out the first time, I think he knocked him out in the second round. I thought it was 3-0 because he got 2 points for the second round, 1 point for the first round.
Hey man, why you follow my rules, man? Stock is a terrible friend, man.
This is very true.
I was like, I'm on my way, man. Tell me when the walkouts happen, when the fight started. And my boy didn't tell me. He was like, all right, come on, you got time. The last thing he sent me was they ain't even walked out yet. After that, I ain't get nothing else. My boy ain't sent me no more.
But who the fuck finna sit there? First of all, nigga, who the fuck want to keep texting the nigga that? Hey man, look, this what's going on, nigga. Get here.
No, ain't not. No.
You shouldn't have did what you did on fight night.
No, it was in place.
Hey, look, well, so was the fight. No, and it wasn't in place because nigga, you created this.
You did.
No, you created. I said, man, what we doing for the fight? Coming over your house?
That's you created it.
I said, what are we doing? Who said, come on? And then what?
Man.
At the last minute, he said, oh, I gotta go do X, Y, Z.
Man.
Nigga, I'm not finna sit here and update you. Hey, they walking out. Hey, he wiping his sweat off. Nigga, you know what time the fight started?
I didn't.
Okay, but all right, the only thing I would say, if he gave you a warning when stuff was happening, would that have changed?
Well, I was
got there.
It was how fast I was driving. You know.
What they say? Come on, they ain't started yet. Getting close. Pre-game highlights and shit. Walk out.
Oh well, he told you who.
I ain't see the
Tell me sorry. I want to say. Just tell me sorry.
Break
Then
the
we got
table.
Mike.
No, nigga. Tell me sorry.
I apologize.
Thank you.
I don't remember the walk off.
Yeah, exactly. Nigga,
He
tell me I ain't tell him.
He said
I ain't see the
I ain't
walk-off.
gonna lie to you. He said it.
Let me know Eminem walking him out. What he
I ain't doing all of that now. Nigga, I told you to walk out now. Goddamn.
I ain't remember the walk off part.
I know. I bet you don't. You just want to create the narrative that I'm a bad friend.
Man, but
You still a bad friend though.
But
I'm a great friend.
yeah. I agree with who.
My
But man, Bud, like that shit was like
Nigga got his whole plate. I tell you what.
at some point that shit had just started getting sad, fool. Like
It did look horrible.
for about 2-3 rounds, everybody kind of wanted that shit to stop. Like, damn, man.
About round 5.
He done got him. Like,
Yeah.
I got there round 4. And from
come
that
on,
time
man. What
on,
you doing? Like, you literally hurting this man.
I
Yeah,
walked
it
in was
looked
like,
bad.
is he bloody? When I on the
Yeah,
walk,
When you walked in, he was bloody.
I mean, it started.
that nigga face was like, I can't remember who, but somebody said, is that the TV or his face red? It might have
Me?
been you.
his whole
It was
head
me.
was red. Nigga whole head was red.
I said that
Yes.
shit in the first round. I was like, man, that nigga turning red.
That nigga
fix your
was
saturation on your TV.
red. No, it wasn't the TV. It was him.
But
It
I
was
will
his
say
face.
this. I ain't trying to make no excuses, but I'm telling you, I said it out loud. I was like, man, something don't look right. Remember, I was like, man, his eyes look
pregame
red.
stuff, he
He
looked
just
high.
didn't look right, dog.
I don't know
just-
if he talked like that and sounded like that the whole
Now
time.
he
seemed
do got that Texas draw, so he talks slow, like he on lean already. But how he was talking post fight, he was fucked up, dog.
No, he was.
And even during the fight, like y'all said, there was a few rounds. It was like, man, it's kind of actually sad.
Because he was handing from
mean,
round
but-
3 to whenever it ended.
Even when he landed the punch, it looked like a little slap.
Yeah, and so you got to give all credit to Bud though, man. Bud looked
Little baby
amazing,
slap.
dog.
Bud came in there and did his thing.
Bud looked amazing.
Is this the illest nigga in Nebraska?
Yeah, yeah.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
it is.
Hopefully he gets some. But does Bud have another big fight outside of Spence?
He got to go up, and if he go up, he's up there with Canelo now. Canelo and the same nigga that Canelo fighting. That's what Charlo and them at. So it get rough up there.
So
Well,
do
hold
you
on,
think?
hold on.
So do you think that happens, or do you think he has another fight with Spence?
He got another. I mean, Spence said after the fight, Spence has the option to pick another
Man, he
fight.
beat that man up.
I don't
want
to see that.
I
For
will.
me to think that
I
that would
watched
be
the
a
fuck
worthy
out
of.
of
I ain't driving to Galera to see that fight.
Right.
don't.
I don't think it's
I'm
a
watching
worthy. I'm sorry, Spence, and you're a good fighter. You've been your good, but that fight, you do not look like a worthy opponent of Bud,
He don't.
and that's why it's hard for me to even.
But
care.
I will watch it again.
I don't know how I'm going. I don't know how pressed I am to rewatch that.
I'm gonna watch the fuck out of it.
But what is Canelo at? What?
54.
But isn't that what he's at? 154, and then he
He
go
was
down.
147.
But he went down to fight.
He
though.
didn't go down.
Who went down? Somebody went down.
Spence went down.
Oh,
Bud tricked him, man. That's all.
Could be.
Bud tricked him.
well,
He tricked him good then.
Hell
Trick or
yeah,
treat,
he did.
nigga.
He tricked him real good.
and he looked like the smaller man. He looked like the smaller.
Because
man who won
in the
fight.
lead up to the fight, that was the argument. Like, nigga, I'm the A fighter basically, and I'm agreeing to all your terms. Because Bud wouldn't take it at 154.
So you think at 154 it's a different fight?
I don't know if it's a different fight because the way Bud looked last night, I don't give a fuck if they 165. Bud,
Yeah.
But
he
the-
just looked like
the
the
supreme
superior
fighter.
fighter.
Yeah.
But I will say 150 for boxing. It is something to be said about the person who got to lose a lot of weight. It do take a lot out, and I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying in some cases, people's body react to it really weird. And I will say from jump, to me, his energy didn't look right, even in the walkout. His energy just looked off. And that's not making an excuse. Bud beat his ass. Bud just looked like he looked more prepared. He looked like the stronger fighter. He looked like he just outclassed him.
To me, it's been before that, and I know you say that, but to me, since his accident, he's been in the last two fights. He's been looking. His game's been off,
And it's been too long of a layoff. He had an 18-month layoff, and Bud just fought.
And you see a lot of TikToks will show him just dropping his hands, and it's been a fight
Because he was being so careless.
No, it has been a fight like that. It's like 10 seconds left in the round. He just dropped everything. He just stopped, or he'll turn his back.
I was mentioning
It ain't
that to
over.
somebody who boxing opinion that I value, and they say they trying to make it like that before the accident and stuff, but they say he always been reckless like that.
I need to see some more, and it's possible too.
How can you be a reckless boxer?
What the fuck
It
you mean?
happens.
Like you ain't never seen you know one of your favorites, Roy Jones. That's why he got beat up real bad.
No, he was
reckless, man.
He was
It's
just
okay.
baiting
It's
people.
okay to say it.
He was just baiting people.
That's reckless. That can be considered reckless, right? If you're baiting somebody and somebody
Or
take the bait
strategy.
and catch you, yeah.
The-
but
the
if somebody
drunken-
catch you,
the
that's
drunken
reckless.
boxer, the nigga who be out
Floyd Mayweather is not reckless. Even when he got you hurt, he not throwing extra punches because that puts
That's
him in a
true.
reckless
That's
situation.
True. That's true. That's
Reckless.
true. I don't know if Roy Jones was reckless.
Yes, he was.
later. When he got older, he was older.
When
He was
he
always
wasn't as
reckless.
fast.
He just was super good.
No, when he was fast, he wasn't being reckless.
Roy Jones Jr. was a reckless boxer. Nigga, that doesn't mean that he wasn't great. It doesn't mean he wasn't good. It doesn't mean he doesn't talent. He was reckless.
Hands to your sides is reckless.
Yes.
Not if you, not if you super duper faster than the other person.
Yeah, but
Doing
nigga,
it
you
is
don't.
reckless.
Nigga, that's reckless.
Reckless.
Uh-huh.
That's reckless.
And guess what happened? Somebody bop.
when he got older,
I don't give a shit what you want to say. He wasn't older when he lost that fight. He was old. I mean, he wasn't the peak of his career.
Early
but
30s, 34, 5.
He was still in
something like
pocket. One thing about boxers, if you look at Bud, this age right here they dangerous. 35 to 38, like that's on that old, but they at that point they so talented.
Bernard Hopkins.
And they know so much at that point. Remember Mayweather was
But Noah Hopkins,
He
too.
looked amazing
He was a
during that
boring
stint.
fighter, but he winning.
yeah, Sugar Shane was like that around this time, man. Like it's just
Till
something
he ran
about
to
that
Mayweather.
35. If they make it to that stage and they elite, Pacquiao looked unstoppable at that age.
that's true because they got the knowledge and
They got the
can
knowledge,
kinda-
the power,
yeah.
the speed. They just talented.
All in all, man, I don't want to see this rematch.
I don't want to see it.
I want to
But
see
he
Bud.
damn should beat his ass. I just wanted to take a second, man, talk about Brandon James, man. He was discharged from the hospital. I don't know if everybody saw it, but he had cardiac arrest from his basketball practice over there at USC. Kind of crazy just to think about a athlete with his superior skills, as in shape as he is, as talented as he is, but it just had a human moment to say that at any given point, we don't know what happened, or what could happen for him to have cardiac arrest. We still haven't really gotten any more details past that, but just the initial reaction to that y'all had when y'all saw what happened with Bronny?
I was just wishing him the best. I know that gotta be a terrible feeling being a parent and you just you get a call, hey, your son just had a heart attack. Like they gotta be the
18-year-old son?
Yeah, like
What you mean?
I sent y'all to hang on. You talking about the son I just sent to school to play basketball? That was perfectly fine when he left my house. So like I know that shit had to be terrible for them. The whole family, I think her name's Savannah. Of course LeBron, the sons, the daughters, like all that shit had to be bad for them. Glad that he's okay, and hope he's back on the court sooner than later.
Yeah, I hope it's not something that's career alter. They did say that sometimes in these instances when it's athletes, I saw what a guy from CNN, Sanjay Gupta, was saying that sometimes in athletes when these things kind of happen, he was like he don't know details, but a lot of times it's okay for them to be able to go back because it's a one-off kind of situation.
A lot of times they shy away from it too, like Shaq. Because I was thinking about Shaq's son, also the kid from Baylor, the big 7-footer from Baylor, right before the draft. They kind of shy away from it because they don't want to be responsible for another limb bias type situation or something like that.
And like he said, it depends on the condition of what actually happened. We don't really know what happened. So just thoughts and prayers to that family, man, and hope for a speedy recovery and hope that he's just healthy. Fuck playing basketball or nothing. Just hope that he
Do we know if he's been cleared?
Well, he's been back playing the piano on Instagram. So if that's new video, he looks healthy on that.
Yeah,
and they had seemed like that was a
like I said. They haven't offered much details about what his condition was and what his prognosis is going forward. So
these 2023 meds, real.
But you know what? It just make you think though. It puts shit in perspective, man. If a person that healthy can just walk out there and just have a heart attack,
man. Who am I?
That nigga running up and down the court every day for years now. Like,
hell no, that boy, what, 18, 19? Peak. You done had training for 12, 15 years. Like, you in top shape.
Yeah.
And that shit happened to you?
That's crazy.
Well, I'm glad he in good conditions right now, man.
I'm glad he's safe.
Let's see him get back.
Hopefully he can get back, but if not,
he's still good.
Yeah.
You LeBron James' son.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of pressure too, man, not to be able to I know that that's not the biggest thing we worry about. We care about his overall health. But it's also a lot of pressure. Like you got all these things in front of you. You wanted to be this, and then that could be in jeopardy because of something you can't really even control.
I feel that for him, but the most important thing, of course, everybody thinks this way, is just being healthy.
In one of those situations where somebody came out and wasn't so healthy and wasn't able to return and still turned out to be great in their field is Cooper Manning. Like seeing Cooper Manning and going to the Cooper Manning camps and I actually going to the Peyton Manning camp.
Hang on, you went to the Peyton Manning camp?
Yeah, in high school, my senior year. I went to the Peyton
Manning
camp.
How you got there?
What you mean? It was in Hammond in Louisiana.
Oh, they asked you to come?
Don't worry about it. You stupid. Did you go? No? Okay.
Niggas at the Boys and Girls Club.
Right.
Camp. Goddamn.
Nah, but that shit is dope. I was just fucking with you, but you know that shit was
learn how to tie a double knot and shit.
That shit dope. Nigga, I can.
I know.
And he lost.
No, that was with
that fake robot.
Boys and Girls Club.
The derby race. Mm-hmm. But go ahead.
But Cooper, he was the highest spirited person at that camp. He led that camp. It really was Cooper's camp, and he couldn't play football anymore because of a spine injury. But he went on to do many other things. And still is. So
wasn't he considered the most athletic, like the best?
He played receiver, so he was the most athletic, so to say.
So
he played receiver, and then found out he had a spine injury.
Yeah. Colorado. Colorado Buffaloes, they've been making a lot of noise lately just because of the splash at hiring with Deion and changing kind of the culture of the school. But they just announced this week that they'll be going back to the Big 12, leaving the Pac-12, headed back to the Big 12.
So it's official.
Yeah, they came out and said that they out of there for 2024 season, I think it is. Or is it next year? I don't know. Anyway, but they headed back out there. They also said that the Big 12 could possibly go after Arizona State, and Utah. we like sports. We like college football. I was always curious what would happen between the Big 12 and the Big 10. I mean, Pac-12 and the Big 12. I was always curious because after those two, USC and UCLA left, it was like, how is this going to go? Who going to compete for those last few schools? Because Pac-12 could have easily stole Texas Tech or something like that, So I was curious to see who was going to win that battle, and it looked like the Big 12 coming out.
You said the Big 12 coming out?
Coming
out. You mean winning?
Top. Yeah.
It's, as far as winning the good teams, the good schools.
But isn't like USC leaving or something?
Going to the Big 10, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's what you're saying. Who's going to get those last 2 slots? So the Pac-12 still kind of loses. The Big 12 gets something back, but it just depends on what Colorado does, because right now Colorado is still at the bottom of the barrel until they win some games. Now they're getting the notoriety and they're getting the fame and all of that, but until you win games, you ain't that.
Yeah,
so right now the Big 10 is winning because they got the Pac-12's good teams, but the Pac-12 is just fading into oblivion for real.
When I look at what's left for the Pac-12, I still don't feel
still
that
not bad.
I still don't feel that bad. I don't know who they could bring in there, but they got Arizona State. They still got Cal. They got Oregon still. Got Oregon State, Stanford. They got Utah. They still got Washington, and they still got Washington State.
It's still big name schools and teams, but it's not USC, UCLA.
No, it's not. But we're talking about post that,
and that's why it's super wild and weird because the most Pacific teams are going to the Big 10.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
I hate that shit. I think it needs to be like some like cutoff,
geographical.
It's like
I do. I think
SEC need to be southern,
southeastern,
Atlantic, ACC. If you ain't on the Atlantic coast,
you ain't over here.
Big 10, Northwest.
Because that's the thing,
Well,
like
Midwest or
that's
whatever.
a big thing, like for fan bases, like
Yeah.
it's cool when if you're an Alabama fan, you can drive to Oxford. It's right there.
Wisconsin ain't going to UCLA.
Yeah, probably not.
The rich ones maybe, but
the people who can afford it
I can't.
Yeah, but
it ain't gonna be often.
Pac-10, in my opinion, should be the total opposite of ACC. You know what I'm saying? Just the coast.
Yeah,
and maybe one state over.
Yeah, but we long left that because of business.
I know, but like in a perfect world,
of course.
But this should just.
But
get
that's where it gets weird because they left the Big 12 to go to wherever. Now they right back.
I don't
to
think
Big
Missouri
12.
should
they
be
left within a couple of years.
They left the Big 12 to go to Pac-12.
Within, I'm saying, like, how long ago was that? Like,
it wasn't long.
Like,
that's what 6 years, I think.
That's what makes it crazy.
Because they said that it's not like the Pac-12 sad that Colorado left. They was like 0-6, like for bowl game. They never went to a bowl game. They broke it down. They never went to a bowl game. They had all this bad stats since they've been over there in the Pac-12.
Yeah, but the only thing is because Dion over there, they gonna be on every
TV station.
Yeah, TV station.
Yeah, now.
But they still got to win games. If they don't win games, it ain't gonna matter.
People gonna watch for at least 2 years.
Whether
they win or don't.
I think they got a 1 year trash rule, and they gonna.
Yeah, but they still gonna win that second year. They still gonna look that second year.
They'll peek in, but if you ain't doing nothing, I ain't about to. Yeah, you ain't about to be on top of my priority. I'll peek in, but
who can you see out there that the Pac-12 can even try to get? I don't even know.
BYU maybe, but BYU is like an independent or something.
BYU just went somewhere, didn't?
Then it's Utah in the Pac-12 too, right?
Yeah, Utah there. But didn't BYU just go to the Big 12?
I don't know. I know there was like some mountain.
Look and see what conference BYU just went to.
Where's Boise State?
Idaho.
No, stupid conference.
I don't know. Somewhere trash. Nowhere good. Nowhere good. The Mountain West or something.
Yeah, see, BYU just went to the Pac-12. That's what I said. The Pac-12 made the move. They did it.
So they got them teams that they needed. The Utah.
They ain't got no big time. Like
who?
For real.
Oregon.
Who don't have big time?
They got Oregon.
Fool, like
and
Utah.
Washington.
Ain't Utah too? Utah was top 5.
Utah.
After all these moves are getting made and with the playoffs, I'm sorry, y'all gonna call me biased, but
it's not many people got the SEC. So.
It's the SEC.
Oh, we know that. That's not
still formidable.
Can we talk about other people?
We
know the SEC.
At this point, is what one team can you get into the playoffs? Or 2 teams? Didn't they expand?
Well, it's set up that every top 5 get at least one, right? Every top 5 conference, the Power 5, get one, right?
No, I don't think it's Nah, not if like let's say they all have 2 or 3 losses. No, it's still gonna go off rankings, and you still got to make it.
No, because I thought whoever wins.
No, because you're the conference champion doesn't mean you get in. No,
I don't know if you're right about
that. Because the conference champion could have 3 losses. That don't mean they automatically get a spot.
Wait a minute. So how was that gonna work for y'all last year? Because you was really adamant that LSU could get in if they won out, and they lost 3 games.
It was a possibility because of all of the things, and they would. If in my scenario, they would have only lost 2 because they would have won out. But then they lost that third, and I was like, they over with. That was my thing. They had 2 when I was making the argument about it.
But if 2 losses, they win the championship, they can go, right?
Yeah.
You just said 2 losses.
I said more than that. I said a lot more than that.
Okay.
So you don't think...
I said it does not guarantee that the champion of a conference goes in automatically. Like if they have 3 losses,
I just think
they're not
a
going
2-loss
to
Big 10,
BCS
a Big 12,
I mean,
a 2-loss SEC team at this point gonna look a lot different.
Yeah, I think they get in.
Yeah.
But a 3-loss team is kind of hard to argue if those guys are undefeated and like.
Dance,
like
can you
that.
look up the playoff rules for 2024? Is that 20? Is it this year?
2023,
What's the rules you want to look for?
No, because I think every Power 5 like
automatically gets
champion gets in.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think that's right, but it's not. What he's just saying is not necessarily that it's going to be automatic.
Isn't the ACC a Power 5?
Yeah.
Who from the ACC? Somebody from the ACC was there last year.
Clemson.
No,
Clemson.
it's moved now.
No, not this year.
That's what I'm saying.
Year after next.
So that's what I'm saying.
But I think it's
more teams. I think,
and I think it matters because the ACC trip, whoever was supposed to go lost in their championship game,
and they didn't get into the playoffs.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying.
That's
why I was saying it doesn't automatically mean.
Well, I was saying when the new playoffs start, does every Power 5 team get 1 team in?
That's not what you were saying. You were saying they do, but that's a better question. You were saying they automatically do, but I was saying that
they do.
Let's see.
It's not a guarantee. That's all it is. They across the board they got automatic bids. But if you lost 3-4 games, you might not get that automatic bid
in the playoffs. Into the playoffs.
That's not automatic bid then.
Yeah, because think about it. If Kansas State would have won the Big 12 last year, they had 4 losses. Remember, they're not gonna probably go.
They're gonna pick 2 SEC,
but they ended up losing to TCU. Well, no, TCU lost.
They got in because they had 1 loss,
right?
Though.
I mean, all in all, man, I don't know. I don't know how the playoffs go. It's gonna be interesting to see how it is. I don't know who. I keep trying to think who could the Pac-12 go get that makes it viable. One of y'all said Boise State. That could work for them. I don't really know.
They been good though. Huh? I know they have a history of being good, but like
they didn't kind of fell off the last few years. Yeah, ever since that coach.
I mean, that's the only big one.
Since the coach went to Washington.
No, he went to Auburn.
The head coach?
Yeah, Haslam. That's how he got there.
The one before that went to Washington.
Yeah, Peterson. Mm-hmm. And he been doing good.
I think the Pac-12 turns out okay, and they're going to be what they're going to be. But
to me, they just turned into what the Big 12 been. The Big 12 only had like 9 teams or something like that.
But I think that regional stuff kind of affects the that Big Ten-ish area or whatever, because it's going to really determine who has the home games. You come out here USC and play in the cold, you probably gonna lose. Wisconsin, you come out here and play in the sun.
They had it was an article that they had wrote about people trying to make a big deal out of those cold games. They was like, first of all, Wisconsin got people from Florida and Texas and Arizona, and California got people from these cold areas. They was like, shit, we all got to play in the same elements. We 2%. All got to do the same thing.
That's 2%.
They was like, they don't think it make much of a difference as people trying to portray it to be.
I don't believe that, because I think that Wisconsin has a majority of people from that area. Yes, they have some Florida players here or a Georgia player here, but majority of their team is going to be embedded from up there in that area who played their football in that area. Just like USC is going to be California.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna have a nigga from Florida.
So then I guess I'm just saying. So then by that notion, then USC is gonna lose every cold game that they play.
It's gonna be more of a challenge for them. They're not gonna dominate as much.
No,
as they
because USC
would.
got to Notre Dame every year. They play Michigan State every year. They go to cold games every year, and those games are later in the season.
Thank you.
I don't think so. I think they play those guys in.
But I'm saying it's harder.
I think they play
just like when y'all went to Army. That was a tough game for y'all, right?
No, we beat them pretty good.
We beat them.
Was it a tough game?
No, we beat them pretty good.
I was cold.
It was cold.
That's all I was like.
You said it's a tough game. We beat them pretty good.
Well, I don't think that's a fair.
Because they Army.
Stop and listen. Right. That's why I don't think that's a fair assessment because we're going to beat them no matter where we play. I think
But
US,
it was a tough game for y'all even to beat them in.
We beat them pretty good. It just was cold.
Yeah, because we're going to beat them no matter where we play them. Whereas USC and Michigan State is a different story.
That's true.
USC is not just going to beat them no matter where they play, or Michigan State's not just going to beat them wherever they play.
Y'all just play somebody sorry in the cold, but y'all ain't like to do it.
We didn't, but if they was good, it probably would have been harder.
I still don't think like I remember. I think it was either Brett Favre or Aaron Rodgers was like, nigga, I don't like playing in the cold. I hate that shit.
It's different when you get used to playing in the cold.
Yeah, like Aaron Rodgers from fucking California and went to Lambeau. Yeah. Shit, and they had a great career. Nobody likes that shit.
I think it's different when you go there for a career compared to going there for one game. It's a bit different.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I do get it. Like, I do think it's gonna present some challenges. It's gonna be some games, and every time somebody lose, they're gonna bring that shit up. But I just think at the end of the day, what players are you putting out there on the field?
And it's the travel times. It's
because sometimes them cold games don't even be that fucking cold. Once you get the move, especially when you playing, hell yeah, you cold when you sit on the sideline. Yeah, but when you playing, you don't even really always feel that cold like that.
Okay, shit, I ain't played. I don't know. Shit.
Trash
Y'all
decision.
telling me.
Leave USC.
Now I'm with that. Make UCLA and them nigga go back. Go y'all ass out of here.
Oh, it's closer for them to go to the Big 12 in my opinion. It's more,
it definitely was. But Big 10 is big money. That's the second money conference in football after SEC.
I don't want to hear y'all crying about money no more. Then.
Yeah, so
you would say second or third? I put them third.
Who in front of the Big Ten?
ACC.
No, they're not.
No, wrong.
Oh, okay.
Wisconsin, Ohio State, Michigan State, Michigan alone, but Michigan, like Harbaugh has all.
Clemson that won a lot of championships.
The end, recently. As far as money goes, the end.
Florida State, which has a legacy.
They say they don't have a lot of money. That's why they can't pay a coach.
Okay, but they still have the legacy.
But we're talking about money.
You got Miami.
It's not really arguable.
You're talking about money, man.
No.
We only talk about money. I ain't talking about legacy.
It's not arguable.
We're talking about money. It's Clemson and
SEC got a Fox. ACC got. Big 10
has
they got
Ohio State, Michigan.
The Fox contracts.
Yeah, the money is different,
it's
man.
just different.
Like, okay.
You can just look at the coaches' contracts. Even some of the off-brand coaches' contracts, like Minnesota, he getting paid. He like for real. Like,
yeah, it's different.
All them we forgetting Penn State. We didn't say nothing.
And then even just the money. The Big 10, they was bragging this week. They got the 4 biggest stadiums in the country.
Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State. Ohio State, Michigan.
The Big 10 has the 4 biggest stadiums in the country.
Yeah, they call the big house out there, man. The big house.
Damn.
Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State, and
Michigan State. No,
it's not Michigan State. Penn State, Ohio State,
Michigan.
I don't know who the 4th one is. It might be 3 then, but they got the 3 largest stadiums in the country.
I find it hard to believe, but I ain't going against it.
No, it's facts.
It's facts. Like the big
because like Tennessee got like 110. Alabama got like 95.
That's not enough. At one point, Michigan was like 108, 110, and then it went up.
110.
And then Ohio State was like 102, and then it went up. Penn State was like 108. It's high too. People don't realize how big Penn State is.
Yeah,
but it's a list right there. You know, we might could get it. The largest college football stadiums in the country.
Well, we probably ain't gonna get that, but
can you type that in there? Largest football stadiums in the country. That nigga typing hard. He mad at us. You heard that nigga?
Got me looking up.
Michigan, Beaver Stadium, Ohio Stadium, Kyle Field. Let's see. So Michigan is on there. Beaver State is an old Oregon State. No, Ohio State is 102.
That ain't updated. I'm telling you, they just dropped it on the whatchamacallit list, the NCAA shit. But anyway, fuck that.
But yeah, I can believe that.
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Stupid ass dummy.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy. You niggas down there fighting at Crab Island.
Like why?
Bring y'all ass to the principal's office.
Why y'all fighting on vacation?
Oh wait, it could be the nigga who turned himself into the dog. Did y'all see that shit?
Yeah, man. Yeah, nigga turned himself into a real dog.
He spent $20,000
golden collie
and turned himself into a golden collie.
Yeah, fool. He
Yeah,
look
let's
like
do
a
him.
dog.
Bring your motherfucking ass into the dog kennel, goddamn.
You's a dog, motherfucker.
The nigga in Japan who spent $20,000 to turn yourself into a fucking golden collie. Bring your fucking ass to the front. He was getting treats and shit. He was sniffing on the other dogs. No, it's real shit. Like
Oh shit.
And he looked like
it's
a real dog.
It's a look
fool.
like a dog, fool. He big, but he looked like a dog.
Oh shit.
Would have been nice. We could have pulled him up.
No, don't pull up.
He looked
I
like
don't
a real
wanna
dog.
see it. No, don't do it. Don't.
It's weird, fool. Like he
Dez,
wanted to
don't
be a
do it.
dog.
Stop typing.
He should
Stop
have been,
typing,
he should have
Dez.
been a black man or something. But he went to go be a dog, man.
He went to go be a dog.
He could have used that to get taller, get bigger, strong. But he wanted to be a dog.
Look, there he is. That's a dog. That's a human.
He like
Oh,
a real
goddamn.
dog, fool.
Oh goddamn.
I don't know your name, goddammit, but whoever you
But
are,
you stupid as a
you
motherfucker.
are the dummy of the week.
B-I-N-G-O.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy.
And Bingo was his name.
Any other news and information we forgot to add on or talk about today?
The Big 12 has the top three: Michigan, Penn State, Ohio State. Top three stadiums.
Yeah, I knew. I didn't know where that fourth one comes, but three. Yeah, there you go.
The top three out of all of them.
Any other news and information we forgot to add on?
But the SEC run off with the next five.
Yeah,
I
they're
think
gonna
that's
definitely do that. Well, on that note, we'll be back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
One day, me and Ken Gary gonna
Bye-bye.
talk about what we be watching. We be forgetting.
Dummy.
One day.
And it's slowing up.